Hello everybody, welcome back to ABA with Dr. D, and this is Dr. D. It's a real pleasure to have everybody once again back here watching a new video for you. Today we're going to cover a topic called discrimination training. For those that are new in the field of behavioral analysis, this is a very common type of training that we use, procedures that we use to teach children a variety of skills. Okay, and for those that are experienced and know about this, it's a quick review. You might want to use this training for training purposes and for review purposes. Okay, so let's start off with the first bullet point. It says discrimination training is a type of teaching procedure used to establish relations between things. So for instance, X is this, not that. And here we're trying to discriminate, so to recognize a difference or differentiate. We want our clients to learn how to differentiate many things, such as colors, letters, numbers, animals, utensils. So for example, you might have a program where you're working with your client on identifying shapes, right? You present a variety of shapes all at once. You're gonna ask the client, to touch a triangle, for example, and they touch a triangle. And if they respond well, then that's when you provide the reinforcement that you're using for that particular situation. Once again, this is a very, very common type of training, procedure. It's something that's, very, very powerful, very strong. You can teach a variety of skills using this particular type of structure. Here's another couple more bullet points. It says some individuals with developmental disabilities have difficulty with common discrimination. So for example, identifying that one animal is a cat and another is a dog. And we use discrimination training procedures to help establish these differences. So once again, so for individuals with ASD or other particular disabilities, there might be some difficulties to be able to identify these particular items, and that's why discrimination training allows us to have a very well-structured, very discrete way of being able to teach object identification, also being able to tag items or identify verbally or vocal verbally items that they may have around the environment. Okay. It says here that discrimination training is conducted in a DTT format, and that's discrete trial training format, with several visual stimuli presented on each trial. So for example, the behavior technician presents a picture of a cat, dog, and bird and says, touch cat. Okay. The key to discrimination training is only providing reinforcement when the client touches the correct stimulus and not providing reinforcement when they touch the incorrect one. So we're going to watch a video that it's based once again on discrimination training, a very common type of procedure that we use. The most powerful type of discrimination training is the one where we have a variety of stimuli, not just one item, because if it's one item, it's not considered discrimination training. So you want to have a variety of items presented to the client where they're going to be able to once again pick what is a correct item that they're asked to pick. Okay, so once again, this is a quick breakdown. We're going to get into the video mode, so we'll see that right now.
Alright, give me penguin.
Alright everybody, welcome back once again. This is Dr. D. We're going to watch this video called Discrimination Training. It's video 99 as part of our series of video models we have available for you. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to identify what the instruction is, which is basically the SD. We're going to identify what the response is and basically the consequence. Okay, so I'm going to play the video real quick and we're going to be pausing as we go along the way.
Alright, give me penguin.
Boom. So that right there is the first thing that we want to identify. What is the SD? What is instruction? So it's very clear what the instruction right there is. It is give me penguin, right? So this is a listen and responding type of program. Here the individual is going to be grabbing the item. So the penguin, the child's going to be grabbing the penguin, and the response is going to be to give the penguin to the teacher. In this case, it was me. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put play.
Good job. Alright, happy food.
Boom. So child responds correctly. Right away, instructor says great job, and then provides a happy face. We must imagine that this is a reinforcer. The reinforcer you're going to be using once again can be edibles, it can be toys, it can be a variety of different things. But just give me a quick example here what it may look like if you're using a token system or something that's being drawn out. Okay, so I'm going to continue playing here.
Here we go.
Okay, so right away you're already noticing that we switched the order of the penguin. The penguin was on the far left side on the first trial, and now we switched it over to the right side. Okay, another thing to consider is we're looking at three different stimuli, right? Here we got the correct response, and we got two distractors available for the client to be able to look at. To me, once again, the best type of program is the one that has way more, distractors available, because that's where you have a lot more discrimination occurring. If you're starting off with a child, you're barely starting a program, you might want to start off slow. So some people may start with 2, and then 3, then 4, and then 5. So add more, distractors so that they can be able to identify, once again, the correct item within this particular set that you're providing. So once again, it's a clinical decision that needs to be made by the team. The data will indicate if a client, once again, needs certain adjustments to their program. But yeah, this is once again the example here. We're using 2 distractors with the correct response in there. So we have 3 stimuli that's being presented. So that's why it still meets the criteria, once again, of discrimination training. Okay, so let me click here.
All done.
All right, so there I did not say great job, but I provided the happy face there. I probably should have said, great job or something. Probably some type of recognition. Client was just standing there. But once again, here's an example, very quick example of a discrimination training, what it looks like. Is going to be different for every child. One thing that I really like about this particular video is you're going to see that's very clean, area there where you're working. A lot of times that can create confusion if you have too much stimuli available for the client. So very good to be aware about that. Also, we're working with an individual here that has very good attending skills. They're able to stay, there. They're able to follow through with instructions. So if your client does not have those particular skills, those are prerequisite skills to be able to work on these particular types of programs that you're seeing here. I hope you enjoy this video. Once again, thank you so much for all of you guys that are watching out there. And, and for those that haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button, because we have a lot more videos coming and we are going hard in 2024 with a lot more content for you. So take care now. Have a good one.